Alright, back again for another one of these new Conquest videos. So let's get into it. First package this time is from E2046, and I've already taken some of the liberty of just getting a lot of it out of its initial packaging, as the one nice thing about E is that they go overkill on protecting your stuff. I mean, if I would have basically taken everything out of its wrapping on camera, it'd taken all day, just because they put that much bubble wrap around your stuff. I mean, they bubble wrap the box even. So, I mean, they take a lot of protection into account. So anyway, first up is another Legend of Galactic Hero kit, Barbossa. Got this during E's big Black Friday sale. My only complaint with it is that it doesn't come with the decals. The original cast does. That and a lot of the smaller bits and parts are molded as resin instead of photo etch. But, I mean, it's still a really good kit. Plus, since I have the original decals, and I was planning to scan those in and do some little tweaking anyway, so, that's not a big problem for me. Another Galactic Hero kit, this time Percival. I mean, some of the reason I got this is it does kind of remind you of basically a Star Destroyer almost from Star Wars. Yeah, I know it's a nerdy reference, but still, it's a pretty neat looking ship. And that, and also because it's really nice base that it comes with. Next up is a third ship, this time Tristan. Again, got it during E's big Black Friday sale. Same sort of comments on the first two, but yeah, I mean, I kind of got big into the series. So, anyway, next up is actually one I may do for a build walkthrough for figure building, but I haven't fully decided yet, and that is character Gertrude Barkone from Strike Witches. It's a really nice looking kit. I was actually really impressed with the detail in her machine guns. But yeah, I may do this one as a build walkthrough for figure building. I haven't 100% decided yet. I may or may not do her, but for now, I'm on wait and see with that. Alright, next up is actually two orders from HobbyLink that I sort of just stuck together in one box to save space. And because I originally ordered them together, but they got shipped separately. And what thus far has been my only complaint with HobbyLink is that they're 2 months from order date. They will ship it regardless, as these two kits actually came in a couple days apart from each other. So, yeah, that's my only complaint. So if you're pre-ordering from them, just buyer beware. You may lose out on what you think might be a good deal as far as their saving thing if stuff comes in at different times. So just fair warning, but otherwise they're really I can't complain about them. So first up is actually a limited run VF1A Valkyrie kit from Hasegawa. Their quote $5,000 run. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's basically a reboxed Valkyrie kit. I mean, usual white, but what I really liked is the decals, because I don't know if they'll show up on camera, but all of the little gold decals are all shiny and such. That, and at the end of the day, it's a limited run type kit, and it looks like it'll build up to be really nice. That, and I'm just a big Macross fan. Alright. Now, the next one I got, mainly because I'm also a huge Ace Combat fan, and I can't even get the whole box in here, which is one of my surprises about this kit was just the size of the box, because I have some Hasegawa F16 kits, which this F2 is based on, and yeah, they're a lot smaller, but Yeah, I got this mainly because the aircraft's based on a downloadable thing, content bit from Ace Combat 6, which a game you guys should all go out and buy. But yeah, I mean, it comes with special instructions and really just interesting decal scheme. If I can get to the decal sheet, I get for leaving it at the bottom. Come on. It's being difficult off camera. There we go. But yeah, I mean, the decal sheet was what shocked me. It was just the sheer size of it. I mean, this is at least a good 13 by 11. I mean, it is a huge decal sheet. I'm actually surprised they didn't just do 2 smaller sheets, which in my opinion might have been a little simpler. But yeah, I got this mainly for the Ace Combat factor, and I actually have on order with Hopping Link a similar F-15E, F-14D, and F-22A, which is actually getting released ahead of the regular F-22 kit that they're putting out. Alright, and last, something I talked about previously, which I finally did get, was Dragon's Panzer 4H. Now, I was actually, after looking at this kit, I'm almost thinking of building this one first just to get a hand of tank building. As to look at it and compare it to the previous tank kit I got from Dragon, this one actually looks like it'll be a little easier to build. And since I've never built a tank kit before, I'm thinking of using this one for the learning bed, and then using the other one from the last video as the one I do the build walkthrough, because it looks to be a lot more difficult in terms of just what all you got to build. I don't know. Again, I haven't decided. This is still all kind of tentative. So, but yeah. As for the EU Bay build, just as an update, probably not going to get to it again till this weekend. Again, that's tentative. Mainly being, as unfortunately looks like where I live's in store for a wet winter this year. So I don't know. Unfortunately, if I get hit by a lot of rain, there's not much I can do as far as continuing. So